Okay, welcome everybody. Today is Friday, January 22. Market opens in 15 minutes. We're going to be doing a review, pre-market analysis today. First, we start with Forest Factory, trying to make sure there's nothing exciting happening. That's good. That. And so there's something interesting I noticed on the hourly. I have a feeling that this is actually going to be a kind of head and shoulders. You know, we got this one and this one. It's got to be something like a way of drawing the head and shoulders, I think. On yeah, so we've been I see this area over here holding multiple times on the minute. Right here. Now, the tricky part is going to be breaking this. So what I could do, and I'm actually kind of tempted to doing this would be the break of that high over here. It could be interesting to try and go for along with the M and Q. But it would be distracting, to be honest, from what I have. Actually, it's not a question of distracting. I just feel like it might not be worth it because I'm not going to be making a lot of it on it. But, you know, still, making some money is making some money. So that's what matters. So yeah, so now, okay, so here's a quick announcement I wanted to make. It comes as a realization of what's been going on here and the crypto market, essentially. So I'm trading two accounts on Lido Trading. Both are Ritnik accounts. The goal is to get these to $53,000. Then I would get an actual funded account. Right now, they're kind of both on track. This was the original stop loss, but because of, because I was up, it starts to trail, which is a little bit annoying because it means it's a bit tight. So like here, I'm losing $300 of margin, and here I'm losing, I don't know how much, like 500. But hopefully this is not going to be a big of an issue. But the issue with trading, for me, trading the Ritnik accounts or the Lido trading account, is the timing. It's, as you can see over here, it's like 4:30 p.m. when the market opens for me, and that's a bit late. It means it's a bit hard to have a proper life balance and life routine. But what I came to realize is that I've been trading crypto markets literally at any time, at any moment. And one thing I did this morning, is I connected my Pepperstone account, which is a CFD account. And so what I did with it is you could literally switch to something like JER, which is a DAX, and you can look at the 1 minute chart, and actually it's really not bad. Like, there's a lot of fun things that could happen. Like, this was the market opens at 10 a.m. This was the open. It was messy, like every single fucking open. But then there was a lot of interesting move. Like, this is 60 points to the downside, and then it goes up again like 50 points, and it comes down another. Woo! Like, this was such a beautiful entry. These were two very, very beautiful entries. They even end up like retracing, A, B, C, D. And I should try to keep track of the time. And this is A, B, C, D. Like, absolutely beautiful. I'm absolutely loving those targets. This is another one here, also reaching a target. I mean, there was more room, of course. It reached to like almost 200%. No, not 200%. 100% would be more, which is not so bad. And along with this, another interesting thing I noticed is the euro had a fantastic morning. Takes a little bit of time to load on Pepperstone, which is a bit of an issue, I would say. But that was the morning. This was literally 30 pips up. Now, the thing you need to understand is that Pepperstone and crypto markets allow me to play with very small capital. Like, I have right now, my balance on Binance is like 193, which is actually $20 up. I'm pretty happy with that. So what 193, I can literally go and like this would be my P&L. It would be like 0.01. This is how small my position can be in those markets. I don't need to worry about anything. If I'm taking the MNQ, which is the Pepperstone accounts, it's very tricky because these 37 points, which is just this range over here, this is $60. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Because for me to get up or down $60 with the crypto markets, or let's say the DAX, that's going to be a bit hard. If I'm not mistaken, the point is worth $1 with the DAX. So, or like 10 cents or something like that, which means that the if you go back to what happened this morning, for example, that 60 point drop, 60 pip point, whatever you want to call it, this drop here was really like $7 or $8, which is very bearable. Like, I can go in with a small account funded by myself with $200, for example, and I can trade those. This, you know, $7, $10 is like not much compared to my, like, $30 is already 10%. So $10 is like what, 3%, 4%, which is very reasonable and very manageable. And I can slowly grow into the account. And the idea is that I could trade the London Open, and so I can properly start waking up early at 7. So this is the first advantage. That, I mean, maybe if I were to fund the Pepperstone accounts, I'll be essentially trading 3 different accounts. But, you know, this account will allow me to start trading in the morning, which means I can wake up early in the morning, have a proper routine, have a proper life schedule in a way, sleep at good time instead of sleeping at 3 or 4 a.m. And then by the time 4:30 happens, which is when, you know, New York opens, which is like literally in a moment, well, I won't have any issue because I'm so tempted for this to be like a bull market, like a this is so bullish. I'll maybe wait for a pullback on the 1 minute and just see what happens. Yeah. So, and then when 4:30 happens, I just would have warmed up a little bit on the other markets, so it would not be that much of a big problem, and I would be like ready. Because that's one of the issues I'm facing, is essentially being warmed up before the market opens, which is a little bit of a tricky thing. So yeah. That being said, there's another 6 minutes until the market opens. One more announcement. I added this small indicator right here, which is instead of using the account I was using yesterday, and I can't edit those rows and those columns, and I would have to make this super small, and then it would take so much space compared to this just being on the chart. And I made it in such a way that actually this reads directly from Rhythmic, which is a nice plugin. It's a nice hack, because Rhythmic can export periodically, so every second it exports this CSV, which then this script reads and does some magic with it. I'm curious here about something. This is 1-to-1, and this is A, B, C, D. Again, objective was reached. There's always a potential for more, but let's wait. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to draw a trend line. That if there was a trend line here, it was that all the trend lines were broken anyway. There's definitely a lot of bullish momentum here. So if we take this high, this is the reload zone. Very interesting. Comes into this. So there's potentially 40 points. That's it. There's potentially 40 points for the Nasdaq to go up. And my hunch would this, where is that? That's over here, which it's not a perfect head and shoulders though. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's the area we're looking for. What's that? Yep. All of this is inside the reload zone. This area over here from 76 to 96 is going to be an area of interest when the market opens. Yeah. I'm not going to be putting any trades. I want to wait. There's always some wickery at the open. This shows me only 1 day. Let's go for 5 days. I think that's better. So I'm a bit curious about yesterday's open. Yeah, I could do some fuckeries like that, and I'm not willing to play through this. I'm not going to do 250 ticks today. I'm going to be more reasonable and more conservative. What's that? And look at this. Look at that. And there could be an entry here. That would be the first touch of the moving average. But I don't really want to take it. I scare, given that, you know, this could also be a reversal. This is the range, and this is not so accurate. We could come all the way down to here, which would also be where the moving average is. Or we could come all the way to, yeah, that's more of a 50%. Again, it doesn't need to do this, because if the price were to come all the way down to here, it actually broke these lows, and that's not very bullish. Just we're still in the range. The price doesn't know what it wants to do. Not something I want to see. But breaking this, that'll be very interesting. That's something I'll be looking forward for, and I'll be keeping an eye on. Let's put on a 5-minute charts here. That's the minute chart. And oh, that was already full screen. Yeah. Given how this is coming down, there's a lot of room for a buy here. Two, 3 minutes for the open. All right. Let's switch to the trading frame. And okay. Okay. Just do a quick breathing exercise before that starts. Breathing, not yawning. Market opens in a minute. A lot of bullishness at the end, at the open. Let's remove this. Let's put this over here. So we have two areas of interest. It's going through a lot of volume. I guess we can call this volume. Starting to get risky as that's happening. 30 seconds with the open. Price going up right before the open? I've not seen this before. Either it means buy the room or sell the news, or it means it's actually very bullish, and this is how excited the market is, that it's not even waiting for the open. And I just, 11 points. Let's make sure we got the right volume. Yes, 1. We're trading this account. Market is open, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna buy over here, because if I buy, I don't really have a stop anywhere close. Okay. Now this guy, I'm gonna probably come down. Doji. That's bullish. Wait for the candle to close. Yeah, that's goddamn bullish. Problem is, unless if I go on a 500 ticks, I'm not gonna get any entries. Am I cheating? Fine, let's get a tick chart in place. I'm not selling or buying here. Just wait. Eventually something will come up our way. Okay, let's pull back. Uh-oh. Touch of the moving average. We want to see a reaction, we want to see resistance. There's no resistance. Coming back to test these guys, I feel. I'm tempted to just... Alright, we will go long here. Okay. That's not the kind of longs I like to get filled with. That is very bad. I should have exited right now. Am I doing the same mistake of like getting bored? And so entering on the tick charts. I'm adding here. This actually could be a horrible idea. A very, very horrible idea. Because that could actually be not bullish at all. That's what I'm starting to fear at this stage. Yeah. Chill, relax, take a deep breath. Limits and stops are bad ideas. I should have cut my loss here. Let's go stop long here. Alright, we're filled. We're filled with 50%. That should be my stop loss. Even though I'm tempted to just stop at break even. I should not have DCA'd this one. That was very, very, very bad. Should be break even? I'll break even, because that was a badly managed trade. I don't accept badly managed trades. Break even. No money made or lost, but very badly managed trades. I don't like that. I had the DCA to swim out of this position. What the hell? See, now maybe we can go long, but like there's 16 points in our face. That's like super fucking risky. Now you can tell me, oh, it's going your way, sure, but I would be 3 contracts up over here, and I don't like how the way I executed that. Even though there's always what ifs, because you know I bought here. All right. Someone is getting back on the 500 ticks because there's a fear of missing out. Something is weird though. I don't know why this is not updating. That's not the actual P&L. 48. Respectable. I'm feeling this is something is wrong in my indicator. I'll fix that later. I don't have time now. 50% retrace. Okay. And that's another 50% retrace. And if this goes up, where are we stopping? We rejected the 61.8, and then we seems to want to cross above it. I would say anything above this is bullish, but this is just... This is... I don't know why I'm doing this. This is FOMO. FOMO. Because if I'm getting on this, then that's where my stop is, and that's where my objective is. You do realize that? That this is $600 in losses, if the stop is reached. And of course, I bought literally the high. This should have been the buy. That's a very ugly 1 minute chart. That should be the stop, actually. This low. Let's try and be more... if I'm trying to be conservative, I'm actually not scalping. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. But it's not scalping. I'm not following any rules here. Leave it here. If it's a loss, I'll take it. It'd be painful loss, but it would be a loss. Yeah, should have been stopped already. Okay. Hopefully the 61 it will hold. Now that was a double top with the 61.8 retrace, touching the moving average. Moving averages still, they're not convincingly up. I think there still is some debate whether we want to go up or not on the 500 tick charts. The 1 minute is still very bullish, but this is like double top over here. That's double top material. This should have been like a quick scalp again. I'm not scalping, I'm just like fucking around, literally. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's remove this as a start because it's kind of irrelevant. Let's remove this because it became irrelevant. Let's add that. I think there's something here. We have that into this, okay? We kind of have like this big giant triangle-ish. And if it breaks, then it breaks. This should be telling me what my P&L is. Come on. Why aren't you writing to the CSV? Okay, please, let's break it up. Just be gentle with me. Please. I'm just looking at the hourly and I'm like, this is a beautiful hourly chart. Which is another way of... Oh, look at this 5 minutes. The open is hard to trade, man. It's like very volatile, but it's like... It's merciless. You gotta be sharp. You can't just like be like what I'm doing and just sitting and doing nothing. I mean, yeah, I had many chances of just like taking a quick loss. I could, you know what? I could have just taken a loss here and like just be done with whatever small loss instead of taking a $600 loss. Like I seem to be, like what seems to be happening right now. Like we're playing ping pong. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. It's been in fucking circles for the past, who knows. I want to see, right, real quick. Just take the loss here. Fuck it, take the loss. 400 down. It's fine, we'll get another one. I want to try and properly scalp. I closed a bit too early, should have had a stop here. I'm gambling again. That's why I always think of waiting for the minute. Let's wait for the minute to give you something, whatever that thing is. This is just nothing, you know? A lot of my losers are just too big. That's one of the issues. Some of my losers are too big. So maybe I should have a fixed stop somewhere as a number. Why is this like that? Oopsie. What are you doing? That's called cheating, my friend. There's so many lines, I don't know what the hell is going on here. What the fuck just happened? I went with 3 contracts here, closed out at 5 points. And again, I keep on changing the discussion. I'm gonna remove the info panel, it's not actually helping. It's standing in the way, and actually it does cover the gross P&L here. I don't like. Well, I tell you what, this long I bought here, which I wanted to keep a stop loss here, and essentially let it. I need to learn patience, my friends. I'll go for that. Where's that? I'll go for here. I'll put us back in green. I'll take a moment. A fucking moment. Even the 500 ticks. The 500 ticks is not bad, but you know, what is this? You know, what's going on here? This should have been just like a buy instead of a sell here. Oh, this was the sell of this, of course. I want to add. We're adding, we'll close it here. This is gain, this is my stop. I want to stick to my bloody objective. God damn it. All right. Just let it breathe. Let it breathe. It's gonna come hunting for these guys. Maybe just like a little bit less. Maybe let's get that. Let's be a little bit more conservative. It might not actually get there. It will just annoy me before it gets there. Okay. One more green, please. We are trying to reach... We're literally, you're almost there. Just give it to me, come on. And... 1, 2, 3, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. I'm doing my limit. I'm a bit scared. Of course. That's the first time I hold something for such a long time. So it barely gets there, and then it just doesn't want to go further. And now I'm in red. Beautiful. But this could be very bullish, actually. I mean, if this is actually stopping here, then I'll still try and be safe and just take that anyway. Well, maybe we should take these guys. I don't want to be conservative. I want to be conservative. Not be too greedy. This could have been a 61.8, which would be a very bad idea, a very bad conversation, and I could be in red again. Okay, okay. And the touch, just a touch, come on. What's the P&L at? 103. 103. Okay. What was my objective? I said these guys will get touched. They got touched. The 1 hour is still waiting. It's still almost gonna get there. Ironically, I'd be $100 up if I went with the MNQ, which was an hourly trade. I could do this more often, you know, like take hourly trades. Even that would have been filled instead of me just like freaking out here. That'd be another $100. I am enjoying something though, and something I want to celebrate is that I'm appreciating staying longer in trends and staying longer in trades and actually trying to see the big picture. Before I would probably have had to stop here and I would have been stopped up over here with a loss, and I would have long here and stop here and short here and long here, and I would have like just a mess of stuff here. That was a good long that I should have been taken. Whereby now I'm trying to be a little bit more scientific in my surgical analysis of the market. So AB equals CD, motherfuckers. Sorry, didn't mean to curse, but you know, it's like A, B, C, D. Gotta respect that. Now, I did, this was not necessary. This made it back up. I feel like Kasparov doing that. And that was literally the, was this? Oh, barely. It's almost getting there though. I think this is along here. You know what? I'm gonna switch to the M and Q. I think I'm actually more comfortable when I'm trading. Sorry, when I'm trading the M and Q. I just would not be worried so much about the money. I think it's better. It might be better actually trade the M and Q. Just even easier. Because don't know, the MNQ is the micro Nasdaq, so instead of the point being worth $20, it's worth $2, so it's cheaper. And when you're with Lilo, with the current account I have, I can take up to 8 mini contracts. So in the NQ it can be long 8 or short 8, but that becomes 80 when you're on the M and Q, because every M and Q is worth 10 NQ. That's why 20 becomes 2. So we're gonna go along here, we're gonna add here, and we're gonna add somewhere else. We're gonna add more here. We'll add 2 here, and we'll add 4 here. Damn you. What's that? What is that? That is the 1 minute. I mean, they're just gonna have to take a break. Look at this 5 minutes. Look at that. Gunshots. Sorry. I had to say it. Let's add 2 more here. Oh, seriously? It just didn't fill me? I mean, on the one hand, I want you to fill me. On the other hand, I don't want you to fill me because you're going against me. Okay. You fill the other guy. Fair enough. Not supposed to be doing that. And we'll just take all 3 out. You know what? We'll take 1 out here, and 1 out here, and 1 out here. It was like to have some fun. I wish I could just like hide all my entries. I can't see shit. Can I hide them? Hello? Object manager, no. I'm trying to see if I can hide all my positions. I mean, I know I can always just go here. I mean, I could go here and then add it, like the second tab, and then in this tab I would be showing these guys. Oh, only the position. Position would be a good idea instead of having all the orders. But if I don't see the orders, how do I know where my orders are sitting at? Nice. Very nice. I should have been filled here. God damn it. So I mean, I don't know about this one. I think this would be fine. We'll lose one here, and then that would be a double top. Bit tricky. Let's put it right here just to make sure we get filled. Right, there goes the first one, there goes the second one. Ladies and gentlemen. See, that's the thing. This Lilo thing is a bit annoying in the sense that they tell you, yes, you can go up to 8 contracts. What the fuck are you talking about? I just go, you know, if this was like 3 contracts like normally, this would be like $600. Like this is just, yeah, see? But when you go with a smaller one, it's just easier because you just DCA like I just did, you know? Why was this here? This should have been here. Oh, this was here. This was these guys. You know, I think on this trade I just did, I don't know how much I did. I mean, yeah, sure, the commissions are higher on the M&Q, but you know, whatever. If it allows me to generate more P&L, like what the hell do I care? So we're up 157. I don't know. Let's try and do the math for this. So that was $14. That was $20. Oops. Oopsie. And that was $24. Like, see, it's not bad. Like, that was almost 57. I tried to take those bloody 57. Being down, where was that? Being down 6. No, it was on the NQ. And being down 600. It's just easier to manage. Look at that. No, I'm not gonna go for double top. I could. Tempted. Let's duplicate this. Take 250. I think I'm not ready to trade even with the NQ. It's just harder to trade the NQ. Because, so the reason I'm saying I think it's harder to trade the NQ is because when you want to trade something that moves hundreds of dollars, like, you know, people are not used to that. Like, if your daily rate is $800 a day, you're making $16,000 a month. Like, you know, this is $800. I was just down 600. So it's like hard. We're not used to working with this amount of P&L. Not to mention, in the case of Lilo, you're risking blowing the account because of this like stupid trading drawdown. So it's actually kind of safer to just like grow it slowly in that way. I feel that's what I feel about it. I mean, that made me like 50. I mean, this could have been another, I don't know. If I just like got in here and kept on adding and adding and adding and adding, that would be 60 into, like, this could compile. And maybe when I feel more comfortable with this, I'll be going by, I will double it. So this, instead of this being 50, it would be 100, you know, like every day doubling. Like every day doubling your push-ups. Oh, damn it. I wanted to buy this shit. Whatever. Well, I would have bought over here. Not something you want to do. Oh. We'll buy this. So we're distributing. For those of you who don't know, okay, let's run the equation. Okay, now we come here. This is a leg, that's a leg, that's a leg, and then this does this triangle. All right, and then this breaks to the upside, doing this like beautiful leg of 50 points. Okay, so when that happens and goes your way, this is the start of the first leg that retraces 50%. So when we have this, I will take that and I will just like do an AB equals CD. So AB, so from here to here, I have 55, and from here to here, I have 55 too. You know, this is a Fibonacci extension you could be using. Okay, so this is the objective. We are at objective. After the objective, we retraced. We made this like lower low, and we boxed over here. That's why I actually had to stop by here, because you know you see the momentum slowing down. Even like on the minute, you can see it like taking a little bit of a break. Okay, so when this comes here and does a double top with these guys over here, like this is a failure and this is another failure. This was such an annoying failure, because imagine like if you were here and you bought it, man, this was such a disappointment. Does it sound familiar? Yeah, that was me here a moment ago. All right, now we seem to have a range. Okay, now this range, nothing is random. This range is at 50%. See, and 61.8. You just. So if this was going up, I'll put a buy here. I'll remove that. I'll go for the risk though in what we're doing. Where's the objective? Objective is at these guys. So we could be arguing still on the hourly over here that, oopsie, I don't think I like that was filled. We could be arguing that this is actually going to be literally we are at it. Wow. No, not even. I'm sorry, we're not at it. Oof. Problem is that I bought just on the high and I don't actually have a way of crawling out of this. No, don't break that. Please don't break that. Because if you break it, you'll stop me. Now, one of the conversations we can have is we went up so vertically and now we're consolidating. We're distributing, I would rather say. We're distributing where? In the freaking reload zone. Reload zone is the area between 61.8 and 78.6 of the Fibonacci. And if that's the case, this is a bloody sell. 1, 2, double top. Is it? Did I just get, it just stops you a tick away. See that 0.25? That's a tick. If I'm short, I'm trapped. Let's do that. All right. Let's try and swim out of this one. So double top, I want to go for double bottom. Even though there's no reason, or you know what? I'm going to go for the start of the leg. Here. Let's fucking go. Come on. I should have exited this before. I should have known right away that I was wrong. Just don't think about it too much. That's what keeps me losing, is that I think about it too much. And I hold on too much for on losers. Did we just stop at the 61.8 and I'm actually on the wrong side of the equation and I'm actually not closing a position even though I said I should be closing faster? That's how you lose when you have those areas when essentially I'm forcing a trade. There should have been a long, this should have been a safe long, this should have been a short, or been a safe short. This is nothingness. This is nobodiness. Yeah. Good that we closed it. We're still up in P&L, which is what's one nice thing of working with the M&Q. You just don't worry too much about the P&L, jumping up and down. I can focus on the execution. So, no, this already happened. We're seeing one high. This is a channel. I should have a shortcut for the channel. That's a channel. Breakout of the channel means bullish. But over here, this is very distributive. I can see it. There's a long over here. That's a long. Okay. Already, I have a feeling we're just going to go in circles or maybe come down to the 50%. Damn it. You know what? I think this is a moment where I need to go on a 1 minute and wait for a setup. not putting a stop on this one. I don't think I need to have a stop loss on it. That's so arrogant, isn't it? I don't need a stop. I'm bigger than needing a stop. Even though I might need a stop. What the hell? What the hell? Let's switch to a 250 just to have some more fun. And to essentially overtrade. The recipe to overtrading is a 250 tick chart. Because that big boy just broke the channel and it's actually gonna ruin my life. That's my stop. I just can't allow it. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything to stop it from going there, but if it does, that's the problem. That is a big, big, big problem. P&L is at 100. I mean, unless, depending on how this closes. Yeah, we'll get stopped. That's for sure. Switch the NQ. No, switch back to the M and Q. And such bad execution, man, I swear. P&L is at 138 again, which is good. So again, we have a double top. Very nice. The range does not seem to want to be break. 61.8 respected. Okay. This is a mess of an execution. So where was the first short? That was the first short, and I refused to take profit, right? And that was when I added. Wow, what an ad. This is when I exited. Now I'm long. Oh. I'm long 2. How am I long 2? How am I long 2? I thought I have 1 here. Ooh. It's just like yo-yoing around. given that that's the range, we'll add 2 more here. And we'll add some more here, which is like a bloody gamble. Nothing but a gamble. Let's get 2 points. 2 points for our hard work. Oh, I like this. I don't like this. Ah. Just like touching me, right? Just barely. Oof. And that's the moment where the range breaks and where you just like get wrecked along the way. But given if it's the MNQ, I could maybe just keep on adding, but this is an issue. There's an issue with keep on adding. It's like we're not on the right side of the equation right now. Alright, I don't like with all this different configuration. Oh my god, there's more of those here. Fucking gamble. I was just lucky because that bloody range decided to hold. Imagine this going down, right? It was already minus 100 over here. Imagine this came all the way to here. Jesus Christ. And this is not how we should be exiting, by the way, those like DCAs. They should be exited differently. Like I should have half here and half here and have like just like I exited this DCA. This was a beautiful DCA. Come on. That was just like bellissimo. This was just like rubbish. 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 Alright, the fact that it's M and Q, it makes it easier to keep on trading. Over trading? Yeah, but it's just easier to trade for more. I don't know the 500. I don't know about the 500 tick charts. What am I seeing? We're seeing this just going to the upside. No. You don't buy stop here. You can, but you don't. You just don't. Maybe limit here. Okay, here's a potential trade. Now you can buy stop here, no problem. Or even here. Sure. Or even here. But don't forget, it's the 60. It's the 61 to the tick. To the tick. Forget about the long year. This is telling you Happy New Year, we're going down. This is not happy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We did go beneath that, didn't we? And of course, you know, it just like fills you and just goes away. Probably should not be mixing time frames for entries. We're at 250. 500 is better. Like 250 is Balance is not that better, that much better. 250 is okay. Oh, did I just add 2? I should be careful about my sizing. I'm gonna tell you, any short will want to go to here. But given what we know, any shorts might be happy to come to here. Yeah. Yeah. Now we need to break this. We've done a lower high, we need to make a lower low, because that was a lower low, it gains that. Are we holding at the range? We're holding at the range, boys. We're just holding. We're just holding. We're not holding. We're faking the hold. Okay, let's fucking go. Break it, break it. Yeah. I said break it. That's not how it breaks. Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously? Is that what you're trying to do to me? Oh, Jesus. That should have closed a long time ago. What do you think? Should I DCA this shit out of it? No, I'll use this as a stop. It's got a cleaner stop, closer to our break even. I don't want to pick commissions. That's a hard area to trade. That was hard to trade, honestly. Even though that was a short. It's just short and don't think about it. Someone's gonna buy here. Let's see the reaction. First test. I think that's what you call scalping. That and that. P&L is at 205. Here's a challenge. Let's try and make it to do something. It's true that this would have never been filled because it never came to it. How about I just try and load more? Nah, even if I load more days, doesn't really matter. Tricky. We are at the 50%, aren't we? Where's that low? Somewhere here, it doesn't even show. I think that's the 33%. There's some interesting accumulation happening in this area. We'll buy here. It's a very, very hard, very large stop loss though. I'm not sure I like it. The trend has reversed, as you can notice from the moving averages. Short oil by Total. Guys, you're entertaining. I appreciate that. All right, let's not do anything crazy. That's too large of a risk. I don't want to take it. Oh, that's nicer. Hi, Achi. Total is the best. And we're not doing any oils here. We're doing Nasdaq. That's what we're doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Sorry, I shouldn't be cursing. P&L is at 205. We're still with the MNQ. And seemed like, I mean, it was obviously going down, and then I just like scalped for 2-3 points. All right, that doesn't help. No need to bash oneself. What's the risk on this one? 4 points. I think the theory... Oh, we're at the reload zone. We added them, but this was tested already, not once. Let's gamble, Mark style. We got filled. Now pray. Short and hold. I'm not shorting, I'm buying. I'm DCAing a buy. I'm getting wrecked. Alright. How am I 7 up? I don't even understand my contract sizing. Well, the DCA is working. And... Bip, bip. Voila. I think it makes sense to DCA here than to DCA long here. The reason why I took this take profit here is just a moving average. I mean, it could keep on going up, I don't know, but and the reason why this DCA was relatively safe is on the hourly here. We are, if you draw this like here, fib, this is it's the reload zone. This is 61.8, so I actually DCA'd at the 61.8, which is fine. But the most important part is, and that's why I like trading the M and Q. I mean, I think I should be trading the M and Q more, is because it's easier to DCA on the M and Q, because I was up 7, which is like 0.7 NQ. Right? No, it doesn't even. This is like AutoCAD or something, but it doesn't even show me how many I was like up. But yeah, 7. I think that was my average. I got 2 here, or like. So yeah, that was this was at the start of this leg. Not very relevant because it was tested already, but you know, whatever. This was these guys, and even though I was let's clear our orders. I don't want to have any pending orders. See, it would have worked. Short oil. Could have been a little bit more, but 306. Hey, we got 51,014. I'm so happy. Yay. I can't actually I should change this to a full screen. Hold on, give me a moment. Display capture. Let's have a display capture instead. And have this display capture here. Yeah. So that is the count balance P&L is 316. Yay. That is after commissions, by the way. $70 in commissions. Damn, these guys are making so much money out of it. And the account balance is back to 51,000. So we swam out of this Monday's reds, which is good. It's been an hour. I think I should take a break. Okay, what was the trade review scene? Let's jump to that. So, trade review. Yay, animations. Short bounty. Do you want a short bounty or do you want a short Moderna? I think that might be better. Okay, anyway, time to review today's trades. Started with the NQ in the beginning and gambled the shit out of it, as I seem to be usually doing. What do we have here? I bought here, I think it was on the minute, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but I bought it here and then I DCA'd twice, which on the NQ is incredible, because this was coming all the way down to here. I was already down $600, which is like crazy. And it's crazy not because 600 is a lot, but just because 600, you know, like you're $2,000 away from blowing the accounts. I mean, this Lido account, which is like sick. But then I closed at break even on purpose, because I just thought that this whole thing was a mess. Even though, I mean, as you can see, there was another potential for 20 points, and 20 points on 3 contracts is like 60 times 20. This is like $1,200. Sure. But it's badly executed. I didn't want this to be to keep on having something badly executed. And then of course I bought here, like people who buy Moderna at highs. I bought at a high, but the idea of buying at a high was to just go for the ABCD, which was this, which that did work. And the reason I wanted to go for the ABCD is because on the hourly over here, I saw what I discussed earlier, that could be potential head and shoulders. Like head and shoulder, head, and that's potential second shoulder. Or it could just be, you know, with those 2 lines, it could be a range. But most importantly, we had over the past 3 hours just been going in circles at this area, and that was yesterday's market open, by the way. This was such a funny market open. I'm kidding, it wasn't funny at all. So going into here, I thought this would be an interesting stop, which I did not get into, and that was 40 points. On the MNQ, this would be $80 per mini contract, micro contract. Anyway, so after some fuckeries over here, I took my loss over here, and I did like some random bullshit in this area, probably changing tick charts again. If I were to review the trade, that's what happened. And I did go long. I had a long here, I think. Yeah, that was a very bad gamble. When I actually closed the shorts here, I had one short contract, and I actually bought it, and then I added 3 more, which allowed me to recover a little bit of the losses, you know. And I closed here just because I thought there might be triple top, but you know, the trend was just still going up. I bought here. This is something I'm trying to do more frequently now. It's like, instead of waiting and like actually DCAing like I did over here, I thought maybe I could actually just go with the trend. So I went long here, and then I went another long here, and I was looking at this objective. I was looking at this. I was eyeing these boys. That kind of freaked me out, even though I had one more ad, and actually I had 2 more ads. If I were to think about it, I had 2 more ads, and essentially this would have been the top, which should have been the 3rd top. And yeah, so at this point I decided, I thought I started to feel tired, but it's been only 15 minutes of the session, and I think the reason I was feeling tired is because of the NQ being so just big, and so like the PNLs changing just drains the morale. So going back to the MNQ, came here. This was probably one of the most beautiful trades I've taken in a while, because we bought this level. Arguably this could have been a better buy, and unfortunately I had 2 more ads here, which were like, as you can see, it was just like 1 takeaway. 1. But there's 2 ways I could go about it. I could just DCA oil style and have like one buy here, or I could just buy stop here. As this starts, you know, you see there's like flat Heikenaishi, boom, 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 boom. We come over here, interesting area, just go buy stop, and that's what happened. I just bought stop here, and I thought, you know what, we'll just like gotta scale out. So I closed 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Woohoo! That was a nice trade. It was a very nice trade. And then happened the essentially gambling. So welcome to the casino over here for the next 10 minutes. I don't know what the fuck was happening. I don't even know which was a short, which was a long. That's all I know. I know that I know nothing about this area. But it was really until this point that I decided to, those were like good scalps. That was a long to here. That was a short to here. These were good scalps. I'm actually pretty happy about these things, because in a way, it's because I took this long that I actually closed these guys over here. Of course, you can say there's more potential, but it doesn't really matter. I'm smelling something here. Okay, we'll wait for the reaction. Let's see how the reaction comes at. Does it blow through it, or does it react? If it does react positively and it holds, we'll just buy. It's holding. I guess not. Nope. No trade for us. What's that? Karma's a bitch. Karma. Alright, whatever. That wasn't a bad idea to wait, but I should have gone stop here instead of just like gambling on the way I just did. These are the candles. What's that? I mean, I guess if you like, oops. I guess if you like swing trading, what'd you do about these guys? Like, what'd you do with it? Man, I'm seeing stuff here. That's not oil, but it's juicy. Not at all juicy. What am I doing exactly? I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm just bringing this above 51,000. Just then when I finish the weekend, like 50,000 and then $199. It's like, what is a promotion? All right. So that being said, let's call this a day. We'll get back to this on Monday. Thanks, guys, for being in the chat. That was fun to have you on board. And yeah, that was it for today. We'll see you back again on Monday, unless if Monday is off. I don't know. See you back on Monday, same time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Just keeping the habits. I might actually go on stream this weekend if I end up not finding something to do and getting bored and wanting to trade something with our lovely crypto markets and doing some more DCAing there, like that one. If not, yeah, that's about it. Be sure